disgust me. You know, there's only been one man who's ever made me happy. My husband, George. George, who's stumbling around out there somewhere in the dark. George, who learns the games as fast as I can change them. George, who loves me, of whom I revile. George, who makes me happy when I do not wish to be happy. I do wish to be happy. George and Martha. Sad, sad, sad. George, of whom I will not forgive for having come to rest, for having seen me and said, yes, this will do, for having made the monumental, insulting, hurting mistake of loving me. It must be punished for it. George and Martha. Sad, sad, sad. One of these nights, one of these crazy liquor slick nights, I'm going to push the man too far. I'm going to break his back. Or I'll push him off for good, which is what I deserve. George and Martha. Sad, sad, sad. Hello, Marjorie. My name is Julia Sugarbaker, Suzanne Sugarbaker's sister, and I couldn't help but overhear part of your conversation, and I gather from a few of your comments that there are just some things that you simply don't know. For example, Marjorie, you probably didn't know that Suzanne is the only contestant in Georgia pageant history to sweep every category except for Miss Congeniality, because quite frankly, that is not something that the women in our family aspire to anyway. Or that when she walked down the runway in her swimsuit, 5 contestants quit Johnny on the spot. Or that when she came out of the isolation booth to answer the question, what would you do to prevent war? She spoke so eloquently of battlefields, patriotism, and diamond tiaras that grown men wept. Because you see, Marjorie, my sister was not just any Miss Georgia. She was the Miss Georgia. And she didn't just twirl a baton. That baton was on fire. And when she tossed it up into the air, it went further and faster and higher than any baton had ever gone before, knocking out a transformer, which showered sparks down into a darkened arena, which then in turn caused 12,000 people to jump to their feet, giving her 16½ minutes of thunderous, uninterrupted applause. And when that baton came down, Marjorie, my sister caught it, with the flames illuminating her face and tears coming down her cheeks. So, Marjorie, just so you know, and one day your children will know, that was the night that the lights went out in Georgia. So, you know the whole story. And now you know all the facts. Goodbye, Marjorie. You know, things were never good between me and Chester, not even from the beginning. On our wedding day, he got so drunk at our reception that he went off with his coon hunting buddies for 3 days. And when he came home, all he did was yell at me because I had opened wedding presents. See, he wanted to take the presents back to the stores and get the money back for him. but I'd thrown the boxes away, so I couldn't do that. Got in a lot of trouble for that. And one time we were at a football game, and my water broke, and he made me sit there with water coming down my legs until halftime before he took me to the hospital. He used to poke holes in my diaphragm because he liked me being pregnant. Because when I was pregnant, I had to just stay home and take care of him, his needs, have no life, not go anywhere. He kept me pregnant 54 months out of my life. And he used to hit me. Dove, I can't tell you how many times I went to the emergency room and covered my bruises up with makeup, because I knew if he found out, you'd kill him. Well, now you don't have to. And he used to cheat on me. The last time he cheated on me was with my best friend. That's right, Charlene, I'm talking about you, and I knew about it the whole goddamn time. And he used to hit the kids. That was the worst part. He'd hit them, and they were just babies, and they were scared to death of him. You know, there's all kinds of ways you can kill someone. You can kill them the fast way, and then you can kill them the slow way. And Chester had been killing me the slow way for 13 years. You know, you spend all day long making a beautiful meal for a man, and then he comes home and he gobbles it down like a hog in 5 minutes, and he doesn't say thank you, he doesn't say nothing. And there's something inside of you that just starts to die. And then when you're trying to talk to him and he's moving his head around like he's trying to get a better look at the TV, he's not listening to anything you say. It's like you're not even there. Whatever I did to Chester, I did in self-defense, because he'd been killing me for a long time. Thank you for listening to my testimony. I hope you believe me, because all I want is just to go home to my babies.